Hi, this is Madhurita, and with me here today is India's most sought-after designer, Mandira Wirk. She's the one who's made the Airtel Grid girls look sporty, hot and sexy. Welcome, Mandira.
Thank you so much.
So you've designed for the T20 World Cup, and now you're moving on to the Grid girls.
Yeah.
Tell us all about the experience and the inspiration behind it.
Well, for starters, I think I'm very happy and blessed that I've got this project. And Airtel are, because they're the main sponsors of F1. And the whole excitement is there, and it's a national pride because F1 is coming to India for the first time. And the brief that I got from Airtel was basically I like the whole balance, that they wanted to make it sexy, but at the same time, keeping the Indian sensibility in mind. So I had a lot of options. I sent them a lot of sketches, and finally we shortlisted to 3 sketches.
Right.
And just to give you a little brief about the sketches, so one was a one-shoulder dress, and we had a tulip skirt, something which is trendy, sporty, but still very chic. And the second one was a romper, which is again very much in fashion, and we had teamed it with a short crop jacket. And the third one, which is actually a lot of people's favorite, is a short jacket with a layered, double dual collar with a zipper element, with again a short skirt with an asymmetric zipper. So overall, it's very trendy, very sporty, keeping the Indian sensibility in mind. There's no cleavage. I know a lot of people associate grid girls to be very sexy and young and everything, but I appreciate the Airtel thought process and the sensibility in mind, that they wanted to keep it sporty yet very simple, but respecting our Indian culture and thing in mind.
Yeah. Do you have any personal favorites of the 3?
Because as a designer, I think you like all, but I had quite liked the romper because it was an off-shoulder. Off-shoulder is anyway my favorites kind of a neckline, and but basically we were looking at color block, red and white, because that's the color combination of Airtel, and we've given them very interesting wedges, which is again very much in fashion, and we've color blocked it with red and white stripe. Very simple because the girls have to walk a lot, so we wanted to make them feel comfortable. And even yesterday I was shooting with them, and they were also excited and happy, and they were like, wow, F1 is coming to India. Because a lot of people, as Indian, we always talk about cricket or other sports. But F1 coming for the first time is a different excitement altogether. Even for me as a person, I've always been an athlete, but for me it's also like an education, because I remember everybody used to talk about F1 every Sunday. Everybody's glued onto television, and I used to wonder, what is it? Why is people so glued? But now when I've got this project on hand, I think there is so much energy, there's so much buzz, and I'm so excited to be a part of it.
Given the fact that you're an athlete, wasn't it easy to draw inspiration?
Well, it was. I was a state level in skating.
Wow.
And I've always been a captain of basketball in my school, college and everything, and tennis. I mean, any kind of sports, I've always been associated with it. And when I got this project on, and it was just very natural, I didn't have to work very hard. And the brief given by them was also very good. And I think it's great for a designer and a corporate to come together, because, the way we think is in a very creative way, but where they think is, is about branding and a different level. And I'm so looking forward for F1.
To keep something sporty and sexy at the same time is quite a challenge.
Well, as I said to you earlier, I think it wasn't that much of a challenge for me, because sports came very naturally. And fashion is also very natural to me. So it was an amazing amalgamation of two, So as I said, we did simple thing like a zipper detailing, a color block, made it, in a beautiful, comfortable fabric. I mean, as a designer, trust me, when I was presenting my look to Airtel, I had given them maybe 10, 15 options, and they got so confused. I wanted to do a small little wig, which was very stylish, so that there's a whole uniformity in the entire grid girls. I wanted to give a different, very chic hat, a nice cap, but you know, I understand where they were coming from, and they said, you know, Mandira, we would love to go with what you want to do, you know, because as a designer, we can keep on adding so many elements to the design. They said, you know, we want to keep it simple, you know, we want the girls to be comfortable, because these are the girls who are not really models.
Right.
You know, they are these girls who are just doing it for the first time, so we don't want to make them uncomfortable. So I said, fair enough. But they promised me next time they're going to give me much more freedom to do that.
We believe it also has the colors of the national flag.
Yes, I do.
The elements of the national flag.
Yeah. You know, like small detailing, like the zipper puller would have a small little national detailing of it, so that it's there, but it's not too much there, so that we wanted to keep it, as I said, it's extremely simple, chic and sporty.
How different is the designing for the ramp or for a fashion show as compared to something like this, like the Airtel Grid Girls, or any sporty event?
Well, there is a lot of difference. As a designer, we do a lot of research. We go deep down into the whole century. When we talk about 16th, 18th century, there's a lot of hard work that goes behind the entire collection. It's just not about clothes. It's about accessories, the look, the hair, the makeup, how they're going to walk, even the choreography, the set, the design. What happens when you work on events on the sporty kind of a field? It's actually comparatively much simpler. We show them a lot of sketches, we show them samples, but that's about, say, 10, 12, 15 maximum. And then we select 3, and then we finally select 1, and then we produce them. So comparatively, it's easier, to be honest with you. It's easier.
Mandira, what is your USP as a designer?
Well, I'm actually known for very simple, understated, effortless styling. I'm known for my, you know, draped designs, draped dresses, my corseted gowns, you know, my structured jackets, my palazzos. You know, it's very chic, very understated, extremely elegant and very feminine.
Do you always wear your designs?
More or less, yes, I do. That's when I go out in the evening or for do's like this. But for work, I love my pajamas, I love my t-shirts. So it's that comfort thing I love to wear.
Subtlety in fashion.
Yes, yes.
Talking about that, what do you think is the hottest trend this season?
Well, for starters, let me tell you that what you're wearing, the color, and what color I'm wearing is very much in vogue.
So you're like perfect.
Yes, absolutely bang on. And, you know, even for this collection that I did, we did a lot of structured jackets, palazzos are very in, jumpsuits, rompers, maxi dresses, polka dots, prints, colors like, you know, a lot of jewel tones are coming back. And of course, monochromatic colors like black and white will never go out of fashion.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Mandira.
Thank you so much.
Lovely talking to you.
Likewise, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much.